What is going on, guys? I'm going to teach you today how to do better at flag pulling and capture the flag. Alright guys, so basically we're going to be studying suicide pulling and what it is and why it's bad, and 4 or 5 ways that you can change how to pull and not do this and actually pull better and get more flags per pull. So basically suicide pulling is the act of going to the enemy base over and over and over, not worrying about the situations that are going on around you, and just pulling over and over. So that's why it's called suicide pulling, because they go there, they pull, and they die. And it's like they're literally committing suicide, because they think that no matter how many times they pull, no matter when they pull, no matter what situation they pull into, they'll have the same likeliness. And they even think that the more they pull, the more flags they'll get. Both of these are wrong. So here's way number 1 that you can pull and get a flag out of the enemy base. And this one is more so requiring you to have good map awareness, requiring you to know what's going on around you. Let's say that you get to the enemy base without being noticed, and you see that the enemy team is dropping their Titans, or you hear it, or whatever, you know, you get some sort of cue that is telling you that, hey, they're dropping their Titans, whatever. There's going to be that 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 second window, depending on if you get there late or you're already there when they do it, where you can pull while they're getting in their Titans, and they literally can't do anything. They can't move, they can't like cancel getting in their Titan. They're stuck basically. And it's basically catching them during a time where they're getting in their Titans, and yeah, the map's basically open. If 3 of them are getting in a Titan, it's basically pulling the flag in a 1v4 game. So pull off of enemy teams getting in their Titans. It's great. It's a good tactic all around, but it does require some good map awareness. So just be aware of what's going on around you, right? Way number 2 is pulling off of confusion, or pulling off of the enemy team being out of position. So most maps are built in a way where it's left or right when you pull. Let's say they're on the right side of the map battling your Titans with their Titans, and let's say the left side of the map is mostly clear. Pull on the left side of the map, or while they're on the right, you're less likely to get shot at, and your friendly teammates can block the enemy Titans while they try to shoot you. They can punch the enemy Titans, they can frustrate them, and if they try to shoot you while you're pulling the flag out of position, they're taking their eyes off of the Titan in front of them that they were trying to hurt. So at that point, if they don't get you from looking at you while they're in the middle of a Titan fight, that's even worse for them, because they'll get a lot of health lost. Like, your Titans will shoot the shit out of them, and they'll have much less health than when they didn't look at you, you know? Some situations are better not looking at you. So pull off of them being on the opposite side of the map. If you notice they're all stacked on one side, do that, please. Pulling off of confusion is also basically just, if you see chaos on the map, like there's Titan fights everywhere, there's no specific side of the map where everyone's on, and maybe it's like a last 20 seconds left, you gotta do something, you can pull off of confusion and try to get a cap. This isn't suicide pulling by any means, but it's basically trying to pull during a time where there's probably the least amount of map awareness for the enemy team. So that's also like a last ditch effort type deal. The third way is you can pull while your team has Titan control. So there's this term in competitive matches with competitive players in Titanfall 2 where map control is basically you having more Titans, or Titan control, basically you having more Titans than the enemy team. And so let's say you have 4 Titans, they have 1. You have Titan control. 4 Titans, they have 2. Titan control. 4v3, same thing, you know. You're more likely to get a cap if you were to pull with more Titans on your team than theirs. 100%. Alright, so don't pull when it's the other way around ever, unless they're either out of position or getting in their Titans, okay? So the fourth way, and the final way, is wait for your teammates to get kills. So if you're in a 4v4 match, and you see that 2 of the enemies died, or you see that 3 of the enemies died in the kill feed on the bottom right of your screen. There's a feed there. It tells you who killed who and on which team for each occurrence. Pull when you see maybe the enemy team dying twice, because that means then you're pulling in a 2v4, right? Your team has 4, they have 2. You're much more likely to get a cap if you do that. I'm not wrong on this. Even if they have one person die, if that one person is on the side of the map that you wanted to pull on, it's still your team opening a door for you. Even if you get the flag out of their base and out in the open, your team still has a better chance of collapsing on them and then grabbing the flag and continuing your run that you were already trying to do. It doesn't matter if you don't get the flag there when you try to cap it. And this is a thing that a lot of people have issues with. They get frustrated that they didn't bring the flag from their base to your base. I mean, they just get angry at themselves. They just are overall upset. So that's not what you should do. You don't get angry about it, right? You let your team get a cap. You brought it out of their base. You got it out of the lion's den, right? You got it to the promised land. As long as they get a kill and you pull it out, you're still more likely to get a cap than if you were to pull with all 4 of them up. So these are the 4 ways, though. Pulling when you have Titan control, pulling when they're getting in their Titans, pulling off of confusion or when they're all stacked on one side of the map, and pulling when your friendly teammates kill 1 of theirs or 2 of theirs or 3 of theirs, whatever. Lastly, I just want to say something about grapple hooks. I know that a lot of people like using grapple hooks in pubs because it's this like advertised thing among a lot of YouTubers that grapple hook is amazing or whatever. Grapple hook isn't shit in competitive. It's awful in competitive actually, because it's just too slow. It's very noisy. The grapple hook is a line from the hook to you, so all they have to do is follow the hook. I mean, overall, it's just crap. And there's another big reason. You can't even shoot anything while you're on the grapple hook. And when you're stimming, you can't. So basically, everyone uses stim in competitive. Don't ever use grapple. Don't go to the enemy base and grapple a flag. It just doesn't work. The only map that it will ever work on, though, and this is the one exception, is Angel City, okay? Only use the grapple hook in Angel City. Trust me, it is like the best map to use this on, okay? It's actually the only viable map too in competitive, so remember that. Anyways, though, hope you liked my video. Please leave a like or a comment or whatever. Ask me any questions you want, and I will see you in the next video. Adios.
Advise cover. Caution, hostile unit on board. Battery loss imminent. Requesting assistance. Warning, reactor exposed. Target destroyed. Precise tracking pilot.
dominating.